Say, what do you think about this pronunciation of this sentence right here? The suspect recalled a conflict about produce from the dessert. That doesn't sound right. No, let me try that again. The suspect recalled a conflict about produce from the desert. Now that sounds better, doesn't it? I mean, it does to me. The only difference in my pronunciation of the first time and the second time is that I'm stressing a different syllable for some of these words. For example, in the word suspect. Yeah, everybody say suspect. Right. Well, there's also another way to pronounce it. It's suspect. You hear that? It's on the second syllable, right? Today I'm going to show you an example of a pattern that I've noticed with American English. Oftentimes, nouns are stressed on the first syllable. Verbs are stressed on the second syllable. Not always, of course. There are a number of words that follow this pattern. So you can see a full list. I'll leave you this one page so you can practice these words. Let's try this together here. Yeah, everybody say a suspect. Right, a suspect. Bump, bump, first syllable. A suspect is a person that the police think might have committed a crime. So that's a noun. That's a person, a suspect, right? The verb, the action, is to suspect. Now let's try that together. Everybody say, the police suspected him. Right. He is a suspect. Let's try another one here. Yeah, everybody say recall. Yeah. You can also pronounce it recall. Recall, right. A recall is a noun. Spelled the same way, but you stress the first syllable as the verb. Whenever a company makes a product that is defective or dangerous, and then they realize, oh no, please bring it back to the store, that action of please come back to the store is a recall. Yeah. Stressed on the second syllable, recall. Yeah. That means remember. It's a verb, right? Everybody say, I don't recall what she said. Right. I don't recall what she said. That means I don't remember what she said. All right, let's try another one from that first sentence. Right. Everybody say a conflict. Yeah. A conflict is a disagreement or a fight. It's a noun, right? We have a conflict. We had a conflict. Yeah, a fight, right. The verb is conflict, which means to disagree with one another. It means the same thing, but it's a verb, right? So, everybody say, these two ideas conflict with one another. These two ideas conflict. Means that they don't agree. They're contradictory, right? So, let's try that again. A conflict, that's the noun. Conflict means to disagree. Not every word in English does this, but this is a pattern I've noticed, at least with American English, that we'll tend to stress the first syllable for nouns and second syllable for verbs. Not all the time. There's plenty of examples where that doesn't follow, but there are examples like here. Let's try this word here. Produce. Yeah, everybody knows this one, right? Produce. What does that mean? Yeah, it means to make something, right? Yeah. We produced a lot of products. So you notice how product is on the first syllable. Produce means to make. A product is something that a manufacturer makes. But you notice how those are spelled different. Yeah, product was on the first syllable. There's also another word. It's produce. What? What in the world is that? Well, this is really strange, but produce is fruits and vegetables. Yes, if you go to the grocery store, you might notice this word on the wall. Well, it's stressed on the first syllable because it's a noun. This is the produce section. This is the produce section. Has nothing to do with making anything. Yeah, everybody say desert. Desert. Y'all probably know what a desert is, all right? It's on the first syllable. It's a hot, dry place. No rain. But how about if I stress the second syllable? I tell you what, you try it. How do you say it? Yeah, it's dessert. Dessert? Hold on. That sounds like ice cream, right? No. That's a different dessert. Yeah, it's spelled differently. Dessert, being a verb, it actually means to abandon. So I'll give you an example. Maybe a mom or a dad might leave a family that has children that need help. I might say of that parent that he or she deserted. Do you notice how it's on the second syllable? That mom or dad deserted the family. Yeah, it's a very serious word, actually. It means to leave somebody helpless. We also use that word in the military, too. Like a soldier is involved in fighting, and then if he deserts, that means he leaves all of the other soldiers helpless because they all need to work together to join the conflict. All right. So anyway, let's try that again one more time. Yeah, everybody say, this desert is hot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This desert is hot. Yeah. Don't desert your family. Don't desert your family. It's pronounced the same way, but let's say it together. This dessert is delicious. This dessert is delicious. It's pronounced the same way as the verb, but it's a different word. Okay. Spelled differently too. So let's try this one. To convict. Everybody say convict. Yeah. Convict is what a judge does to a criminal. For example, if they decide that the criminal needs to go to jail, the judge convicted the criminal. Okay, so that's the verb, right? The judge convicted the criminal. How about the noun? Remember how this works? It's on the first syllable. The The That's right. It's convict. Convict. So the voice goes up higher, a little louder on the first syllable. That's how you stress it. My American ears are very sensitive to stress. In fact, you need to be able to stress the same syllable that I do in order for me to understand you most of the time. Stressing the right syllable is probably more important to me understanding you than grammar or saying the right vowel sound. It's music mostly, right? So, yeah, everybody say, he is a convict. He is a convict. Yeah, a convict is a criminal, all right? That's the person, okay? The judge convicted him. He is a convict, right? All right, let's try this pretty common one. Everybody say record. Record, right? Record is a verb. It means to take down information and put it on a piece of paper, put it in a computer, or to put information as an audio file onto tape or a computer, right? So I will record my voice, or record with video. It's an action to record. Now I have made a record. Record, the noun is on the first syllable, right? So the record sounds really good. A record sometimes is used to refer to a music album, right? But I can also use it for like a piece of paper with everyone's name on it. If I take attendance in class, I have a record of everyone's attendance, a list of information. The noun is on the first syllable, record. The action to write down the information is record. Yeah, I recorded people's attendance. I have a record of their attendance. All right, let's try this one. Convert. Convert. I think you know this word. It just means to change. Maybe you've heard it when you've had to change your money from your currency to American currency or some other currency. You convert your money to another currency, right? Right, it just means to change. Yeah, so that's the action. How about the noun? A convert. That's right. That's the noun. Do you know what a convert is? It's another person. A convert is a person that changes his or her religion. Wow, it's a very specific meaning. Yeah, I'm going to convert this file to a different kind of file on a computer. Yeah, lots of different ways. But convert is a very specific meaning. It's a person that changes their religion. Everybody, he is a convert. Perfect. Perfect. You've heard this before, I think. Now that's an adjective, but it's still in the first syllable, right? So that movie was perfect. That movie was perfect. Okay? Let's try it on the second syllable. That's the verb, right? Perfect. That means to practice until your skill gets perfect, right? Everybody say, I will perfect my English. Perfect. It means to practice and get better and better until your skill is perfect. Everybody say progress. Progress. Okay, progress, that's a noun. To progress. To progress. Yeah. Progress means that you are accomplishing something worthwhile, right? You're doing it, getting it finished, and is successful. It's progress. I will achieve progress when I study for the test. Progress means that something is happening over time, right? As the semester progresses, we will learn more English. As the semester progresses, we will learn more English. Progress, okay? And we will make progress. Spelled the same way, stressing a different syllable, nouns on the first syllable, verbs on the second. Cool, let's try. This is a very common one, yeah. Everybody say rebels. Rebels. She is a rebel. It's on the first syllable. Bumpa. How about the action? How do you say it? Ha-ha. Ha-ha. That's it. Rebel, right? Rebel. The rebels fought against authority. The rebels fought against authority, right? He will rebel against his parents. He will rebel against his parents. Okay. Rebel means to fight against authority. It means the same thing. A rebel is a person. Oh, this is a good one. How about envelope? Ba-ba-ba. It's a 3-syllable word. Envelope. Some Americans say envelope. That's fine too, as long as you stress the first syllable. Envelope, envelope, no big deal. As long as you stress that first syllable. Ba-ba-ba. You know what this is? It's one of these things. It's a paper pocket, right? Huh. That's the verb. Try it. Try it. See if you can say the second syllable. Bum, bum, bum. Envelop. That's how I say it. Yes. Envelop doesn't have anything to do with office supplies. It means to surround. Right. Like, for example, if there is smoke in the room, I might say, the smoke enveloped me. It was all around me. The smoke enveloped me. So you see why this is called an envelope, right? Because it covers a letter completely, right? So the envelope is ready to mail. The envelope is ready to mail. The smoke enveloped us. The smoke enveloped us. Nouns on the first syllable, verbs on the second. This is an object. This is an object. An object. A thing. Thing. Yeah, object is very common. I will get the object from the shelf. Right? How about the second syllable? That's right. It's object. Maybe you've heard this word if you watch TV shows and you hear a lawyer in a courtroom will say, I object. I object. Yeah. That means to disagree with somebody, right? It's kind of like conflict, right? Conflict means to disagree with somebody, but this is an official word they use in the courtroom, or an attorney, a lawyer, would say, I object, means I disagree. Now, you can use it in other situations, not just a courtroom. Yeah, it means I object to your insult. It means I'm offended, I disagree, I don't like it, right? Object just means thing.
Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to click like and subscribe so that you can see all of our future videos. If you are thinking about coming to the United States to learn English, we would love to see you here at the Learning Institute of Texas. You can find our website in the description box below.